People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news, it is be very cautious whenever you're any sorts of progressive person living in Jamaica. Be very cautious about the friends that you keep and letting people know your business. If you're coming from overseas and you intend to invest in Jamaica, because Jamaica is the bad mind, covetous, envious capital of the world, and I am going to prove it once again. Now, people, I am speaking specifically about a man, and his name is Devon Porter. That is his picture on the screen as I speak. OC Jabba, aka Jabba British. Now, people, I cannot validate or verify that he is a part of the British link-up. And when I speak about the British link-up, I am speaking about Roy Fowl and also Wani British. Now, people, for those of you that don't know, both of those persons lost their life. Some men roll up on them, blaze them up, take for themselves. As it pertains to Roy Fowl, he was taken out a couple of years back. He was at some party for a friend, some sort of cookout, some sort of barbecue, and some people roll up while he was standing close to his Range Rover, then blaze him up, them take for themselves. The next person, Wani British, he was taken out after he was coming from some sort of event at the National Stadium on Mountain View Avenue. Both of those persons lived in the UK. They are very progressive. They are hustler. They came back to Jamaica and they were contributing to the GDP, meaning that they are constructive or were constructive members of society. Same can be said as it pertains to Devon Porter. Don't know his hustle game. However, based on information that I got, it is said that maybe about 48 hours ago, he was riding his bike on Red Hills Road, and this is the bike right here. That is him sitting on the bike. It is said that he was pounced upon by some men, then blaze him up while he had on his bike helmet. He got corn up in the head, in the back, in the upper torso. He did not make it. Now, people, based on information that I got, it is said that Mr. Porter, he used to live in UK. He has 4 kids in the United Kingdom, in England, Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. This is a picture of him and some of his kids back in 2019. So, people, we are speaking about somebody that has kids in the UK. He also has a daughter in Jamaica, and I think that he also has kids in the United States, because he was living in UK, he left, and he was living in America after that, and he was coming back and forth to Jamaica. He was said to be building some sort of apartment complex in a place called Queens Hill. Now, people, based on information that I got, this development just started. Them build the wall, the surrounding wall, and then they did not even get to decking this property when this man lost his life. Now, people, let me tell you something about Jamaica. Jamaica is a type of place where you cannot let people know your business. Jamaica is a type of place where you're sorry for maga dog, them turn around, bite you. Now, people, like I said, this man was building some apartment complex, so therefore you know that he has money. You know that he was investing back in his country. However, people, this is what happens when you have any sorts of complex or development that you're building. You're going to have a whole bunch of persons that always want some form of employment. However, a lot of these persons, they have criminal intention, they have criminal friends. So therefore, even though you're sorry for them and you give them a job, they watch the fact that, alright, every Friday or so, you go to the bank and you pay all the employees, the workers, the mason, the carpenter, whoever, the gardener, whoever is involved in this development. So therefore, them kind of start getting them feelings. And then like all idle people do, them have all sorts of idle friends. So therefore, them start to plot and them start to scheme. Now people, when this man lost his life, it is said that they took his bike and they also took his license fire piece. So people, more than likely, based on how this whole incident went down, more than likely somebody makes some sort of call, because I do not think that this is any sort of random acts. So people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying that that could not be the case. However, most of the time, it is what we call inside. Most of the time, it is what we call setup. So therefore, somebody that he trusted, he told them exactly where he was at, and then that same sort of people, them basically roll upon him with them friend or the people them where them send some sort of hitman and them take with the youth life because of his property, because of his tool. Now people, like me say, this man was building some sort of complex, some sort of apartment, some sort of property. So therefore people, like me tell you, there's a thing in Jamaica that is instilled in this new generation. It is as if it is a sixth sense. It is as if it is in their chromosome. It is in their genes. They are very bad mind. They are very envious. They are very covetous. So therefore, if them sister you are make progress and for them life kind of shaky, they are going to plot, they are going to scheme. Now people, let this be a message, let this be a warning for all you other Jamaicans out there that go overseas, you make your money whichever way that you make it, whether it be by illicit means. People, nobody is perfect, and I am not glorifying, I am not supporting any sorts of illegal activity or any sorts of hustling. But me just say, if you are doing what you are doing and you're making your money and you're not violating anybody else, if you're not plotting and scheming to take away anybody else's life, and this is what you do to make your money, people, it is bad, but it is not so bad. It is not like these new generation of hustlers that we see that leave mostly from these garrisons. They go overseas, them left Jamaica with them dirty ways, all sorts of gang activity where they are taking away them friend, people that them know, and then them go overseas and them carry this gang mentality with them, and the next thing you know, Jamaica is getting a bad name. No people. As it pertains to these three people that I am speaking about, Rifle, one a bit British, and this other youth, Jabba British, they are said to be jovial people. They are said to be helpful people. They are said to be people that you can always depend on. They are said to be people that basically support a lot of persons from where they are from and people that them just know. So people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not glorifying, I am not supporting, I am not saying that any type of hustle, illegal activity is right. However, people, if we had the choice, we would take the old type, the old school hustler them versus these gangsters, these thugs that are from Jamaica that go overseas, make them money, and then take that money by all sorts of tools. These youths, however, them get them money the wrong way or the right way. However, they came back to Jamaica and them invest. They help people, them help them family, them help everybody. So therefore, we can kind of say it is some sort of Robin Hood type of hoodlums. However, people, they are much different. They are much better than what we have right now. I'm not saying that both of them are good or both of them should be idolized. People, you get the point that I am trying to make. Now, people, the next thing is this. Why is it that Jamaicans feel as if they're supposed to take away people's life for people's own property? How do they rationalize their action whenever them plot and scheme with them friend or by themselves and say, you know, say this man, him have a nice car, him have a nice house, him have structure in him life, he is a family man, he is a caring person, he helps people. No, people, what they are going to do, they are going to take this man tool, as in the case of Jabba, and then they're going to take that tool there, and they are going to create more chaos and catastrophe in Jamaica. They are going to rob and take away people. So therefore, people, they see this man's tool as a means of making more money the illegal way, the murderous way. So people at the end of the day, them are going to take the man bike also. They are going to fence this man's bike, either sell the bike whole or sell the bike parts to people that are fencers, people that just want a deal, people that have all sorts of so-called legal businesses, and people, if we look around Jamaica, a lot of these car parts place, a lot of these bike parts place, they are selling stolen property. However, as it pertains to relevant authority in Jamaica, they do not do random checks and make sure that the products or the items or the goods that these people are selling are gained by legal means. They do not care. They do not do their job. So that is why it is so easy for people to rob people, take with them phone, take with them life, rob people, take with them bike, take with them life, them car, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling, because they know that they are willing participants that will pay all sorts of money or pay little or no money for people property while that person lost their life. So people, the moral of the story is this: be very careful about the type of people that you deal with. Be very careful about the friends. Be very careful about the people that you employ. Be very careful about the people that know your business and whereabouts, because people, these Jamaican people, they are the worstest of the worstest. They will set you up. They will get you taken out for your own stuff. They will get you taken out for little or nothing, just because their life is miserable, just because they are envious, they are bad mind, they are covetous, point blank and period. And people, based on the information that I am getting from people on the street, a couple of persons that know him very well, I am speaking about Mr. Jabba. He is no sort of warmonger. He is a peaceful youth. He is the life of the party. He is the type of person that if you need any sorts of help, he is willing to render assistance right on the spot. And he is, even more importantly, a very good father for all of his kids in a Jamaica, in a UK, in a America. Now people, let me ask you this question. Who is going to help all those people in a Jamaica overseas that he rendered assistance to? And even most importantly, who is going to take care of his kids? Who is going to be there for them financially? Now people, I know that there's going to be some people say, well, him used to hustle, he used to do this, he used to do that. And people, I cannot validate or verify that he did indeed do something. However, people, sometimes there is something into something. However, it does not justify anybody losing their life, especially when somebody is not a warmonger, especially even if this man was some sort of hustler. He was not known, he doesn't have a reputation of taking away anybody. He just does the thing the right way, like you're supposed to do. If you're hustling, make that money, invest that money, make your family and friends and people that you meet happy. People, me just say, we do not live in a perfect world, so therefore don't expect from other persons what they should not expect from you. Me just say, people are people, people have flaws, people make all sorts of mistakes in their life. However, don't judge. Don't be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.